What's going on YouTube? It's MisterAero here, and today we're going to be looking at the Festive Surprise update that recently came out in GTA Online. Now before we start, I want to start by saying my apologies for not uploading on my weekly schedule. Now this was because of an Elgato problem that I had, and I actually emailed Elgato at least last week, and they still hadn't replied. So I'm just going to say watch out with your Elgatos, because sometimes you can have some major issues with it, and if you're contacting Elgato support, they probably won't reply. So just watch out, because they do have shit customer service. And let's get straight into this video. So from what I can gather, this update is only temporary and it goes until New Year's. So while it's out, I'm going to show you some of the features in this update and some of the tips that will come in handy. So the first feature, as you can see, it is snowing, which is pretty obvious, and you can go around Los Santos and Bladen County. There are a lot of really good locations to take photos of, and you can see here that I'm picking up snowballs and throwing them, which is also a really cool feature. So you can throw them at your car, you can throw them at pedestrians, you can even kill pedestrians, believe it or not. I guess you can see that for yourself. Now this isn't really a feature, but it's more of a tip. So when you're driving around these deserted places that's got no light, this is actually in Sandy Shores, and it looks like it was a bit more brighter, and as you can see there, I had to turn on my high beams because it was very dark when I was driving around on my Xbox. But this is footage from the Elgato that was recorded from my Xbox, but it was a lot more darker when I was driving around on the Xbox itself. So just be aware when you're driving around, because you never know what you're going to smash into or whatever. So turn on your high beams and you should be able to see easier. So the same would go with flying a plane in the snow. As I said, it is pretty dark out there and it is very hard to see, so I would suggest marking your waypoint before departing to your destination. Now like I said, it does look to be visible, but when you're playing it on the console itself, it is very dark. If you're flying into Sandy Shores or Grapeseed, just be aware that the runway is not very well lit up, so that's why I tend to make sure that my marker is set so that I know where I'm going and so that I don't crash. Now when I came in for landing at LSIA, it did get darker as it got deeper into the night, but the lights on the runway should guide you to a better landing. Now taking a trip up Mount Chiliad and around the canyon is definitely worth the ride. I went here and I took some amazing shots of the surroundings and the scenery and everything. It's definitely worth exploring. There's lots of views and everything. As you can see here, the bridge, it's got a shadow and everything. I think they've added that, just added that recently. But that looks really good with the snow. And then I ended up taking a photo here. You can put some filters on it, you can put some cool stuff, features on it. But then I ended up taking a ride up to Mount Chiliad, going for a bit of a skydive and also looking at the view. There's definitely some great views around here, as you can see. So it's a great place for skydiving. While you do happen to be in Los Santos, you should definitely check out this giant Christmas tree that Rockstar put here. It was there last year and the year before. I'm not sure about the year before because I wasn't really there, I was very busy, but you should definitely check it out and take a few photos while it's here. I'm sorry I didn't mark the location, but you should be able to easily find it. It's just in downtown Los Santos. You've also got a little Christmas tree included in your apartment as well, and I think they have them in the yachts. I don't have a yacht at the moment because they do happen to be very expensive, of course, and I'm in the process of saving up for one. But here's the little Christmas tree. I think you all would have recognized it because it's right there in front of you. But it's very nice, I like it. I like how Rockstar has added these little things around Los Santos in order for everyone to get into the Christmas spirit. Rockstar have also added some Christmas horns. So I've made myself a little Christmas motorcycle there, which is pretty cool because I think you can keep the horns after the update is finished. So I'll just keep that in my garage until probably next Christmas. But I'll let you guys have a listen of the horns.
her back to me.
So yeah, there are definitely some cool horns in that. I would suggest you get one quick before the event ends. Good thing is they're completely free, which is just awesome. So I would suggest you get one yourself before the event ends. Now we're at the clothes store now, and these clothes, like I said, they're completely free. So I made heaps of outfits. Now there is a massive range of stuff that you can get. You can get stuff like pajamas, you can get suit jackets, you can get caps, you can get Santa hats. I've even made some outfits, we can check them out soon after we look at some of these. So these are some of the caps and some of the hats you can get. So you can get backwards caps, forwards caps, Santa hats, elf hats. You can get scarves. And these are some of my outfits that I've made. So there's an elf. And I think that's pretty much it for this week's video. So if you could please do me a flavor and hit that subscribe button and like, and even share the video around with friends if you can. That would be great. Thank you so much for your support. And I'm going to go. Make sure you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a very good Happy New Year. And I'm out. I'll see you guys in my next video.